Hi friends, welcome to my channel Just Like Magic. Today we are going to do a blanket where we're going to reuse linen that we have at home. So I'm making this blanket for my daughter, and she already has a fleece blanket that you see here. So this is her favorite Peppa Pig fleece blankie that she uses. However, she's been using it for quite some time, so as you can see the material has become quite thin, so she does feel cold when she uses it. So I'm going to make it stronger by adding on a couple of layers from an old bed sheet, cotton bed sheet. Okay, so we have fleece blankie over here, and we have it, we're going to place it the right side down, and this is the bed sheet, which is right side up. So right side to right side we're going to match the corners, and we are going to pin them in place. So you're going to just take it like this and put in a pin, right? So all along, so when we stitch it together, our fabric does not move. This is a big bed sheet. So I'm just going to pin it all in place. Make sure the lines match. Straight down, keep the fabric straight, and we're just going to put in the pins all along the sides of the fabric. Make sure your fabric is flat when you're pinning it, so you don't have any unwanted bubbles. Now, because these fabrics are both old, they are not in any particular straight line, so we are just going to work with the lines that the fabric has. Okay, so we have our pins here all along, pins. So I'm going to do it for the entire edging of the fabric. So now that I have pinned up the entire fleece to the old bed sheet, I am going to cut off all this extra bed sheet that I don't need. Okay, so carefully you can go a little on the outside, follow the line of the fabric and just clip along. Okay, so we have our machine ready, and we are going to start off from here, this corner. So leaving one finger space margin, we are going to start. I'm just going to put it down. Okay, inside. I have my setting on a fine stitch. Depends on which sewing machine you are using. So you can also do this by hand, the old-fashioned way with the running stitch, but I'm going to use the sewing machine because it is a bit faster. Alright, let's get started. Okay, slowly. That's it. I'm just going to keep a straight line and remove the pins as we meet them along the way. Check if everything is getting stitched. Let's great. So I'm using a white thread to match with the color of the fabric. So depending on what color fabric you are using, you can choose the color of the thread. Just use your fingers to help it along. Make sure the fabric is flat. So we're going to go all around. Okay, so now we're going to put our hand through the hole that we left, and we are going to catch the opposite side and just pull it through all the way to the other end. So we have the right side out now. Corners that we clipped. Just poke out the corners, make them nice and straight. There we go. Corners. Have it. And what we are going to do now is we're just going to run along one more time from the edge, leaving one finger space. We can just do another line and make it flat. Okay, so now we're going to do the top stitch, and this is the hole that we left open, the part that we left open. So what I did is, this is it. So I'm just going to tuck it in like this. Just give it a fold in, and it will be on the same line as the rest. You see, this is the rest here, so we're just going to tuck it in as much as needed so that it forms a straight line like this. You see this? It's neat. And then we're going to run along that. So I'm going to start here. I have the fold, and I'm going to go in there, about 2 finger space now. Alright, so I have a variety of different options over here. So I'm going to choose this one. So it's a zigzag stitch. You can choose the plain one if you want, or any other stitch that you have or that you prefer. But for this one, I'm choosing the zigzag one. It's not a very large one, it's just a medium size one. Okay, all set. So I'm going to leave about a 1 finger space on the outside and try and follow along straight. Ensure that your fabric is flat and edge. This is what we want, a straight edge. What we're trying to achieve. Let's go. Go slow, there's no need to hurry. Yes, we have a nice edging coming up. I'm going to do this all along, so just now, because this fabric is old, it has stretched into its own shape, but if you are using new fabric, it will be less of a challenge. So our blanket is ready. There we go. All the edges done neatly up with this edging. Go see edgings, and on this side we have this, a nice quilting look. All set. Thank you for watching.